Stop listening to other people's opinions on how you should live your life. They don't want what's best for you. They want the version of you that's best for them. So instead, make your goal to become the person who you want to be. And instead of looking at success as a measure of output, start looking at it as a measure of input. Because if you think about health, you don't really win at health, but you want to stay in good health as long as possible. And the way you do that is a bunch of things: going on walks in nature, working out, eating healthy, doing all these things that will ensure you will remain in good health. But you don't win at good health. Same thing with relationships. You don't win at relationships. You win by staying in a healthy long-term relationship, whether that's with friends or in a romantic sense, or marriage. I mean, there's a reason whatever percentage, 40, 50, 60% of people get divorced, because they want to win. They don't understand that winning is an input-driven result. And when you start shifting your understanding of that, it affects your entire life. Because instead of holding out for a monetary success, your new success will be, did I do everything I could do today to go towards the person I want to be tomorrow or down the line? And when you start looking at it that way, you'll no longer see doing hard stuff as simply a waste of time or you won't have a lack of motivation to do it. Because the whole point of doing hard things is to do the hard things to become a person where those things don't become as hard. They aren't do these hard things and you'll get $1 million, because if that's your goal, you'll either one, never get $1 million, or two, when you do get $1 million, you won't have anything pushing you anymore or motivating you anymore. So I guess the point of this is live your life the way you want to be, and in a way that satisfies the person you want to become. Think of the person that you want to be, and the person that would be proud of what you did today, and understand that that's what success is, and that's where fulfillment comes in. Because if you go to bed knowing that you've emptied the tank on today, you succeeded, and you should feel fulfilled by that, even if you haven't attained your goals. Listen, I'm broke. I live with my parents, and I've been in business for the past 2 years now. Holy, it's been that long. And I don't see myself as a failure. Not even close. Because the person I am today, 2 years ago, that person was like, I wish I could be him. Now, the results haven't followed, but that's another thing. Results take a long time to follow. You look at all these successful people, and you look at their biographies or how they made it, and you think of it as like a cutscene from a movie where it takes like 2 minutes, or even just like a year or two of their life, where they had to deal with hard shit and not have any outcomes from it. But that's not the case in reality. It's often multiple years, decades even, where it may take people that long to even just get a spark of success. But once it hits, it grows like a wildfire. And it's not just because of luck, it's because of all the years and decades they put behind that initial success, where to the outside person, it might seem like, oh, this guy got lucky because he made $1 million this year and then he made $1 billion in 2 years from that year. But you don't see the 20 years of preparation to make that first million, to make that first dollar. So again, I say that, but also understand that your goal shouldn't be making that $1 million, making that $1 billion, doing whatever those outcomes are. Your goal should be putting in the work that creates a person of you who can earn that type of money, who can earn that way of life, who can have that type of health. Because again, life is an infinite game. You don't win in life. The way you win is by staying in it the longest. Same thing as business, same thing in health, same thing in relationships. So when you shift your frame of understanding to that, you begin, one, actually progressing a lot more. And weirdly enough, you get the outputs faster, which is weird. And two, you no longer lack motivation because it's not based on extrinsic outputs. It's based on the things you actually do on a daily basis, and you can be proud because you know you did them and you stuck to your word and you're growing as a person. That's what I got for you guys today. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.